Like I said, we are back. Took a short little break. Needed to take care of a few things real quick before. Plus, I wanted to start this on a fresh live stream. So, it's over. We have won the national championship. It is time for the off season, and we're gonna go. All right, so we're officially ready to get to the off season. We have the national championship. Let's take a look at some of the key staff moves that have been made. Uh, let's start with the head coaches. Shane Beamer has been hired to be from South Carolina. He will be the new head coach at Florida State. Brian Kelly left left LSU finally, and he is going to Georgia Tech. Alex Golsh left USF, and he is going to Wisconsin. Kellen Dillingham is leaving Arizona State for LSU. Liberty's Jamie Chadwell is leaving for Arkansas. Sam Pittman retired from Arkansas. G.J. Kinney went to the NFL. Mike Gundy decided to leave Kansas, and he went to the NFL. Brent Key was fired by Georgia Tech, and he is now the new head man at Stanford. Lance Leopold was fired from Wisconsin. He is now the new head man at Iowa. Dwayne LaBella is now the new head man at Kansas. Tyler Pierre is the new head man at Maryland. Ryan Beard was hired from Missouri State to be the new head coach at Cincinnati. Eduardo Cash is the new head coach at Troy. Paul Brown is the new head coach at Wyoming. Connor Henderson is the new head coach at James Madison. Doug Casey is the new head man at Northern Illinois. As we can keep reading, you see Miami of Ohio has a new head man. I'm actually just kind of looking. Greg Schiano left Maryland and is going to Western Michigan, and it's pretty much it for all the head coaches, at least the ones that are known. For the OC part, Jay Norvell left, was hired away from Colorado State to be the OC at Iowa. Let me see, anybody else that stands out? Brian Kiesler was hired to be the OC at Wisconsin. Let's see, anybody else that sticks out? I don't see him. Pep Hamilton was fired from Maryland. It looks like that's about it. Really, the rest of these names I don't really know that well. On the DC side, let's see. Dave Arnada left Florida State, and he is the DC at Georgia Tech. Let me see. Any other ones that stand out? Luke Fickle went from the head coach at Miami of Ohio to being the DC at Iowa. Nobody else that sticks out. Trust me, if they were. Mike Tressel was fired as the DC of Wisconsin. So make of that what you will. All right, so we know all the coaches' movements and everything of that sort. We're going to move on to the next phase of the off season. we're going to move on to the next phase of the off-season program. Let's see who's leaving and who we might be able to convince to stay. All right, so Leonard Moore is leaving. No chance to persuade him. Oh, wow. What? KJ Bolden is leaving for the pro draft. I'm not surprised. Kadarian Young is leaving. He is citing pro potential. I'm going to be... Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. One of y'all's got to stay. This is going to be interesting. Shit. All right, I'm going to see if I can get Kadarian Young to stay. And he's leaving. So Kadarian Young is entering the draft. Please get me one of these guys to be stay. Please, 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 please. CJ Carr is staying. All right, let's see. We got 8 left. Let's see. Ugh. Okay, we'll see. Nope. Jaden Ashby is transferring. KK Smith. Come on, KK. And he is transferring. Motherfucker. Come on, man. Well, this recruiting cycle is going to be interesting. So far, the only person I've been able to get to stay is CJ Carr. Kenny Minchie, I haven't tried it yet. Cam Garfield. I'll be honest. I think I'm going to let him go. But I'm going to try and persuade Kenny Minchie to stay. And he's not staying. Motherfucker. So the only player staying is CJ Carr. Oh my God. This is going to be interesting. Jalen Sneed is graduating and he's projected to be a 7th round pick. Draquan Bolden is projected to be a 2nd round pick. Jarian Price is projected to be a 3rd round pick. Ashton Craig is projected to be a 6th. Ami Wagner is projected to be a 1st. Billy Scherf is projected to be a 2nd. Jaden Greathouse is projected to be a 1st. DJ McKinney is projected to be a 3rd. And Carson Hansen is projected to be a 4th. God damn. This is going to, man. Oh, God. I'm going to have some fun on the recruiting trail. This is going to fucking suck. Oh, my God. This is going to so suck. Motherfucker. You've got to be kidding me. You son of a bitch. Oh, this is going to suck. Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. Alright, so, wow. God damn. We picked up a lot of XP. We picked up 10 more points. God damn. Picked up 37,630 XP. Ow! We had a good offseason. Oh, we had a good draft process. All right, draft results for Notre Dame. Who went where? We had 4 first-rounders. Greathouse, Wagner, Moore, Bolden all went in the first round. Schraith went in the second. Bowden went in the second. Price goes in the third. McKinney goes in the third. Hansen goes in the fourth. Craig in the fifth. Sneed in the sixth. Damn. All right. Let's look at Ohio State. Jeremiah Smith went in the first round. Left to the junior. Not a surprise. Honest to God. Not shocking. Jackson Arnold went in the 6th round. Be interesting to see who else. See, Oklahoma. John Mater went in the first round. Not bad. A couple good players. Let's see. Go down to Oregon. Kenyon Sadiq went in the second. Isaiah Horton went in the third. KP Price went in the third. Zion Branch went in the fourth. Andrew Simpson went in the fifth, as did Piamatui. I'm not even going to pronounce the poor kid's name. And then Harrison Taggart. Sixth round, Terrence Green. Bear Alexander went in the sixth round. Justin Lowe and Sion Laluel went in the seventh. Penn State, Caleb Tiernan went in the first round, as did A.J. Harris. Jaheim White went in the second. Caden Saunders went in the second. T.J. Bush Jr. went in the third, as did Amari Campbell. Fourth round, Gabriel Brownlow Dindy. Ian Strong went in the fifth. Elliot Washington II went in the sixth. Tony Rojas went in the seventh. SMU, Kevin Jennings went in the first. P.J. Williams went in the fifth. T.J. Harden went in the sixth. All right, let's see. Stanford. Only one player went, and that was Riley Williams. He went in the seventh round. TCU, they only had two. Josh Hoover, he went in the fourth. And Taylor Tatum went in the sixth. For Tennessee, Chris Baswell II went in the third. Wendell Moe Jr. went in the fourth. And Kenny Odom went in the seventh. Jack Indris went in the first. Trey White went in the first. Ryan Wingo went in the second. C.J. Packer in the third. C.J. Baxter. Devin McCunnum went in the fifth. Kleb Lubin went in the sixth. And Sadiq Alexander went in the seventh round. Texas A&M, Terrion York, Dalton Brooks, Jalen Baxton, Scooby Williams, Daniel Harris, Raven Rogers, Mark Fletcher Jr., Bryce Anderson, Julian Humphrey. Colin Simmons went the first round for Texas Tech. Sedarian Wilson went in the third, and Ben Roberts went in the fourth. Let's see, UCLA. Nico Alamala went in the first round. Not a surprise. Javian Thomas went in the fourth round. Again, not a surprise. Let's see. USC. Zachariah Branch went in the first round, as did Iapon Lululaw. Tamarian Ramsey went in the third. Kip Lewis went in the fifth. Jaden Maivia went in the sixth. Van Wells went in the sixth. And Wade Rome Jordan went in the seventh. Nobody for USF. 4 players for Utah. Tyo Johnson went in the third. Creed Whittemore went in the sixth. Smith Snowden went in the sixth. Washawn Parker went in the seventh. Let's see. Virginia Tech. Ahmad Hardy went in the first round. Kerryon Stewart went in the fourth. Jaheim Singletary went in the fourth. And Monroe Freeling went in the fifth. For Washington, nobody was picked. Rodney Gallagher III went in the fifth round for West Virginia. Wisconsin, Charles Jagasaw. Traitor. He went in the first round. Joe Bruner went in the fourth. Carter Smith went in the fourth. Freddie Brock went in the sixth. All right, so Alabama. Ryan Williams went in the first round. He went out as a junior. Jordan Seton went in the first round as a junior. Parker Braceford went in the second. LaMarcus Fox went in the second. Ricky Gibson the third went in the second. Rocco Beck went in the third round. Noah Fiat went in the fifth. Oh, wow. He transferred from, okay, weird. Quaho Rusasol went in the sixth. And Kelby Collins went in the seventh. Arizona, Kendrick Riscano went in the seventh. He was the only one. Arizona State, Sam Levitt went in the second. Jalen Moss went in the third. Kayan Udo went in the fifth. And Jason Ball went in the fifth as well. Arkansas, Selman Bridges went in the fifth. Jalen Brown went in the sixth. Let's see, who else? Baylor, Keaton Thomas went in the fourth. Boise State, DeAndre Moore Jr. went in the second. Ty Benningfield went in the fourth. Maddox Matson went in the seventh. Oh, wow. Let's see, Cal, Xaverian Brown went in the third round. Cincinnati, nobody. Clemson, Antonio Williams went in the first round. Bryant Westco Jr. went in the first round. Keldon Falk went the first round. T.J. Moore goes in the second. Tyler Brown goes in the third. Peyton Lewis goes in the fourth. And George Pettaway went in the sixth round. Colorado, Carter Stottenmeyer went in the fifth. Duke, Darian Mensah left his junior year. He got drafted in the second round. Brady Small, third round. Matt Craycroft went in the fourth. And Wesley Williams goes in the fifth round. All right, Florida, Jaden Baugh went in the third. Jacoby Barnett Jr. went in the third. Camarion James went in the fourth. Jamari Lyons went in the fifth, and Jordan Castell went in the seventh round. Florida State, Jarek Gibson went in the fourth. Deuce Robinson went in the seventh. For Georgia, my God, they've got a list. C.J. Allen goes in the first. Jakarian Peak went in the second. Nate Frazier went in the third round. He came out as a junior. Kamari Williams went in the fourth. Gunnar Stockton goes out in the fifth round. Roderick Robertson II goes out in the fifth round as well, as does Lawson Lukey. London Humphreys goes out in the sixth. Jonelle Aguio went in the sixth. Drew Babo went in the seventh round. For Georgia Tech, Cam Coleman went in the second. Kyle Efford went in the sixth round. Houston had nobody. Indiana had Fernando Mendoza. He went in the third round. Drew Evans goes in the fifth. Amari Farrell goes in the fifth. And Lee Beebe Jr. goes in the seventh round. Nobody goes for Iowa. Jonas Williams goes in the third round for Iowa State. For Kansas, nobody goes. Kansas State. Garrett Oakley goes in the sixth. Jace Brown goes in the seventh. Kentucky, Jaden Slappy went in the third round. For Louisville, Staten Clark went in the fifth. Duke Watson went in the sixth. Kavian Lewis went in the sixth. LSU, Harold Perkins Jr. goes in the first. Caden Durham goes in the second, as does Eli Bowden. And Caleb Patterson goes in the seventh round. Maryland, nobody goes. Memphis, nobody goes. Miami, Ray Joseph goes in the fourth. Jaden Gibson goes in the fifth. Josiah Trader goes in the sixth round. Michigan, Javarin Hill goes in the second. Justice Haynes goes in the fourth. Matthew Bailey goes in the fourth. Trey Pierce goes in the fifth. Braden Hillman goes in the sixth. And Jaden Bellamy goes in the seventh round. Michigan State, Carson McCray went the first. Aiden Childs goes in the sixth round. Minnesota, Malachi Coleman goes in the second round. Mississippi State gets nobody. Nebraska, wait, let's go NC State. Nope. All right, Nebraska, Benjamin Barnummer goes in the fourth. Emmett Johnson goes in the sixth. Nazeen Hunter goes in the sixth. Eli Pritchett goes in the sixth round as well. North Carolina, nobody. North Texas, nobody. Jesus Christ. All right, last one. Northwestern. Aiden Hubbard goes in the seventh round. Jesus. Wow. All right, so we're going to have our hands full with recruiting. We're going to upgrade some coaching skills while we're at it. Interesting. You know what? Let's do it. All right. So we upgraded a little bit on our coach. Okay, it's time for the off-season recruiting and the transfer portal. God, let's see how gutted my fucking roster is now. Okay, I need a quarterback, I need a tight end, and I need an outside linebacker. So not nearly as bad as I thought it would be. All right. Alrighty, so wow. Okay, so we've got some. This is going to be interesting. So we have a few players that have locked us out. We've got some transfers that are looking at possibly joining our ranks. And I've got to be honest, I'm a little scared. Let's see. Most of these guys, let's see. Jerson Newton is a true freshman from Florida. He's got us ranked 6th. We're going to add him, and we're going to add Colton Joseph. He's a true junior from Newport Beach, California. I'm actually kind of curious to see what school did he come from? What school did both of these guys come from? Because I'm curious. Let's go over to the transfer portal and take a look, because we can do that. So the quarterbacks that we're looking at, the Colton Joseph came from Arizona State, and Newton came from Illinois. Okay. All right. Let's go ahead and look at our tight end real quick. We need to get one. We're going to look at, Dorian Fleming is transferring. He was previously at Syracuse. He's got us ranked number 4. He's in his top 8. We're going to go ahead and we're going to put him on the list. And I'm going to add Lekon Cure, who's coming from Kansas State. I'm going to add him to the list as well. And then we're going to hit the outside linebackers, and we're going to take a look. All right. As far as the transfer portal goes, there's a lot of opens. As far as what we're looking at, Grant Godfrey, who's from Kentucky, is a three-star one. He has us 3rd for intent. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to add him to the list. I'm going to go back out to the prospect list, the full prospect list, and see who is available on the outside linebacker market. All right, so we got Godfrey. There's also Demarion Cardine from Cleveland, Ohio. He would be coming in as a straight up freshman. He has an archetype of a thumper, which I'm going to assume is good. So I don't really know a lot. We're going to go ahead and put him on the list. And then we're also going to put Braden Bruss because he has us as his top interest choice, even though he's a 3-star. Okay, so we're going to go ahead. We're going to recruit the guys that we put on the board real quick. So we have 1,350 hours, so we're going to go ahead. We're going to scout the guys that we have. We're going to see what we're looking at. All right. And we're going to start. We're going to start recruiting. We're going to recruit the guys that we want. Okay. He's actually ready for a visit right now, but we don't really have a check mark for him, so we need to wait. Okay. So far, no bust, which for me is a good. You know what? He's got a couple good check marks. He's ready for a visit. All right, we're gonna set him up. We're gonna do it week 2, and we're gonna do Coach Prestige since that's the highest one. Coach Prestige. Let's see. All right. Let's send the house. We'll also schedule a visit. We'll do it week 2, and we'll do one-on-one coaching since that is already a plus. Championship contendership. He took it. So Emmanuel Rashad is already committed to Notre Dame. We will add him to our already growing list. Okay, he's ready to go now. All right, one-on-one coaching. One-on-one coaching. Pro potential. Okay, let's see. Pro potential. Pro potential. One-on-one coaching. All right, so we've got everybody so far that we can get checked out. Let's see. Interesting. Well, he has better awareness already. I mean, he's a junior, so he should. So we're gonna look at him hard. We're gonna try to we're definitely gonna put the full court press on him. We're gonna send the house because we want to get him signed for sure. He's already ready to schedule, but we don't have anything. Best we could schedule is week 3. All right, so we've got 28 recruits so far. All right, well, let's just be honest. We've got 20 because we've got 8 signed. So we've got 20 recruits sitting on the board. Question is, do we need any more? And I got to be honest, I'm not really sure. So we're going to take a look. I'm going to look at the roster real quick and see who all is on the roster. So we're keeping CJ Carr. We've got 3 freshmen that are all coming off of red shirts. I got to be honest, one of y'all is going to be gone. I don't know who, but one of you is leaving for sure. We've only got 2 running backs on this roster. I need to see. So we need running back. We need the fullback because okay, so we need the. All right, I need to make a list. Need to make a list. Should have thought about this earlier. I should have thought about this earlier. Okay. Here we go. Alright, let's see. Sorry about this. Still trying to look through shit. There we go. That'll work. Okay, so we do want to look at a quarterback because we've got 4 in the roster, but 3 of them are freshmen. So we need somebody. So okay, so we need a quarterback. We need halfback. We need a fullback. Let's see. Shit. Oh, good God. All right, so Greathouse and Sykes are leaving. We've got Williams. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4. We've got 4 wide receivers left. So we'll probably want to put wide receiver just to make sure. Definitely tight ends. I think we have some signed that I don't remember. We're definitely going to want to look, make sure. Left tackle, we're probably going to want to. We're going to want somebody. I mean, Cottrell is leaving, but we've still got Knapp. We've got 3, but we'll see. So tackle for sure. We're losing 1 guard. We're definitely going to want a center. Yeah. So definitely the tackle. I would say the guard for sure, and maybe a center. Okay. Left edge, we're losing Burnham. We're keeping Bryce Young. We've got Deke Bowling and Cole Mullins as backups. On the right side, we've got, oh God, yeah. Right side, we may be making some changes. So I'd say we're okay on the edge for right now. We may do something for recruiting for the preseason, but right now I'd say we're okay. D tackles, we're losing two. We've lost Hinch and we've lost Hughes. We're keeping Martin, keeping Saveclo, Preston, and Davis. So yeah, I think we put a D tackle on the list, but I'm gonna make sure, and I'm gonna make sure if we didn't, I'm gonna make sure we add one. All right, so Sam linebackers were good. Mike linebackers, I'd say we're good. May want to look at somebody, but Mike's for the most part look good. Wills, we're losing one, but we've got a good backup, and we've got a freshman. So yeah, I think we looked at some of the outside. We did put some Wills on there, but we're definitely going to look at a couple more. Corner, we're losing McKinney. We're losing Robertson. We've got, oh shit, we lost more too. So we've lost 1, 2, 3. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 coming back. So we definitely want to put some corners on that list. If we don't have any signed, I don't remember. So we definitely want cornerbacks on the list. Free safety, I'd say, oh God, yes. Free safety for sure, because we don't have Bolden and we don't have Towich. He graduated. He went to the draft, so free safety for sure. Strong safety. You know what? I think we're good for the strong safety. Kicker, we got our man. We got our man. And same thing with the punter. Okay, so we're going to take a look at the recruiting board, and most importantly, we're going to take a look at the positions that we've got, just to see. So we've got 2 quarterbacks on the list. Tailbacks, we're bringing in 2. So I'd say we're okay. We're bringing in 2 4-stars. I'd say we're doing pretty good. So yeah, we'll get. We bringing in a fullback. We've got 1 receiver already signed, and we've got 2 more on the list that we're recruiting. So maybe we add a third. I don't know. We'll see, because I'm not really sure. Tight ends, we've got 2 on the list, so we're okay. Tackles, we've got 2 that are coming in for visits. Guards, we've got 3. Center, we don't have anybody, so I will add a center. I will add a center to this list, just to be safe. All right, we'll add 2 centers to this list just to be safe. Seriously, I don't have it. Oh, I don't have any more hours. Whew. Okay, and let's see, what else did we need? Edges were good. We've got 2 on the edges. D tackles, we've got 1 signed, and we've got 3 others that are coming in. We've got 3 will linebackers. Good. Corners, we've got 1 guy coming in. I probably want to add another one just to be safe. Yes, I would, actually. Safeties, we've got 2 coming in. So, yeah. And then we have an athlete who's set as a backfield threat. Don't know. Does that mean that he's a tailback? I don't know. That's really Huntley. So, yep. Yeah, they got him listed. They got him listed tailback. So, all right. So what I'll do is I'll add a couple more corners to the list just so I can have some players on the list. Okay, we'll do that, and then we'll hit these two as well. And you know what? Just for the hell of it, just to finish filling it out, we'll go ahead and add him to the list. Okay, so we have our recruiting board completely full. We've got recruits coming in for visits this coming week. We've got other recruits coming in the next week. All right, let's move on to week 2. All right, so we've had a couple of players lock us out. I was expecting this. Uh, ooh, Melvin Burnett actually signed with Indiana. He was scheduled to come visit this week, so we're gonna probably need. We'll see. We'll see what's going on. All right, take a look at the recruiting board, and we'll see what's going on. So we got 650 hours. All right. Burnett left. Uh, we also got locked out by Brian Nelson II and Deontay Hip. Okay, so we're going to go ahead, finish scouting the rest of these guys that we need to scout. Okay, so we've got a lot of people set. We're going to take a look, see if who's ready for a visit. First one up is the wide receiver Twacken Love, 3-star from New York. Looking at Navy pretty hard. He's only got a scholarship offer from us. We're going to set him up for a week 3 visit, and we're going to do championship contender. Okay. He's looking at UCLA and Oregon. He has a visit scheduled up for week 2. So, you know what? We'll do week 3. See if we can get him on conference prestige. Proximity to home. Okay. All right. This is the one that we wanted. Yes, this is the one we wanted. So we will set up a visit for him. We'll do it week 3, and we'll go ahead and do just brand exposure right now. Okay. Pro potential. Okay. throw potential. And you know what? I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to do set up the one senior center. I'm going to do championship contendership. And that'll lock it. That'll lock it. Okay. So, let's see what we got for corners. We have 4 guys on the list. We've got 1 coming in, and we've got 3 others on the list, but they're falling. Let's take a look at the prospect list. And let's look and see what we're looking at for corners. Okay. We've got the top 3. Let's go. Let's go ahead and put him on the list. I mean, he's first via Richard Jr., via transfer junior from Georgia. A good question. Where did he come from? Let's see. The junior is coming from Texas A&M. Interesting. All right. Let's take a look at the transfer portal. I'm going to see some of the running backs that are coming out. Quentin Martin Jr. is coming from Penn State. He is looking to go somewhere else. A good 4-star running back. Honestly, I got 4 guys. You know what? Put them on the list just for posterity. I mean, if I get them, I get them. I don't. Let's look at the quarterbacks that are coming. So, Colton Joseph, who is on our list, is from Arizona State. Jerson Newton is from Illinois. Drew DeShields is Iowa State. Let's see. Nope, that I noticed by name. Ben Clapp comes from San Houston. You know what? Let's take a look at all of them. Okay, Marcel Reed left TCU. Matt Chadwick left Indiana. Austin Simmons left Ole Miss. Dedmon Williams Jr. left Oregon. Ashton Daniels is leaving UConn. Air Nolan is leaving Tennessee. Brian Ridge is leaving Arizona. Kenny Minchie left Notre Dame, and he's looking at Indiana as a possible. He's looking at possibly transferring to Indiana. That's going to be interesting. If he transfers to Indiana, I may have to put Indiana on the schedule just so I can whip his ass. I'm just saying. Steve Angeli left Syracuse. He's possibly going to Penn State. Oh, my God. Wow. Aiden Gray is leaving Northwestern. Trey Owens has left Texas. Maybe going to Vandy. I'm not sure. A little hard to tell right now. Michael Van Buren Jr. left Indiana. Ryan Rivers left North Carolina. Oh my God, what the hell? Wow. Devontae Fitzpatrick is left Virginia. Oh, wow. Another one that left Texas was Kevin Longo. Wow, this is crazy. They weren't lying when they said that this is going to be interesting. DeJuan Polk left Miami. Devin Pryor left Tennessee. Jesus Christ. Colin Hurley left LSU. As did Greg McChristopher. Damn. Ooh, interesting. Let's see. Adam Schobel left TCU. Kenyon Sermons left USC. Elijah Brown left Texas A&M. God damn. Another one that left Miami was Judd Anderson. Damn, god damn, look at this. Uh, Jackson Smollett left Penn State. Jesus Christ, look at the number of quarterbacks. Luke Moga left Oregon. Wow. He's looking at Florida Atlantic, possibly. Jesus Christ. Wow. Paul Webster left Duke. Oh, he's looking at South Carolina as a possibility. Jesus Christ. Colton Gumino left UCLA. God damn. Just looking at the number of players that left. I mean, I expected a lot, but damn, I didn't expect this much. Gideon Davis left Clemson. Quentin Martin left Penn State. James Simon left Texas. Kevin Riley left Alabama. Kadarian Young left Notre Dame. He is... Oh, you rat bastard. If you actually transfer, if you actually get to USC, I'm gonna win. Fuck you up. Wow. Traitor. God damn. Alright, so we got our board set, I think. Yep, we've got our board set. We're gonna go ahead. Okay, cool. Alright, so that's pretty much it for that. Got 2 on the tight end side, 3 on the receiver, got 2 on the tackle, 2 on the guard, 2 for the center. Edge, we've got 2. D tackles, we've got 4. We've got 1 already signed. Let's see. Outside linebackers, all wheels, we've got 3. We've got 2 coming in for visits already. A third, who we'll see, but we've got 2 coming in for certain. We've got 1 cornerback coming in. I want to add at least 1 to 2 more. Alrighty. That is pretty much it. Let's see what happens. Well, we've had some change. We've had some movement. Let's see. Everybody that's up for a visit this week is still on the board. We've lost. God damn it! We've lost Colton Joseph. He looks like he may be going to Texas. Son of a bitch. Jerashon Newton has us ranked number 1, so that's a good sign, I guess. We lost Jeremiah DeLuch at corner, and then Deshaun Floyd on the edge went to UCLA. Well, it was bound to happen. We either set him up with a visit this week or we set him up with nothing. And we just take a shot in the dark. Oh, God. Let's hope it works. At this point, I ain't got nothing else to lose. Out of visit. Okay, so we'll have to just wait and see what happens. Fortunately, Newton is not going to be able to make a visit. Just going to have to hope for the best, unfortunately. Oh, let me see. Do we have any other quarterbacks possibility? Let me see. Let's see. Clapp is Fitzpatrick. He has us listed fifth. Let's see. Clapp has us listed second. He's from California, true freshman. Gonna be honest, a little scared about freshmen because, well, it's freshman. Put him on the list. Let's put the Shield on the list. Maybe we get lucky. At this point, God only knows. Not good awareness. That's not good. That's not good at all. Okay, go ahead and do that. We've got one more week of recruiting left, so we're gonna have to hope for the best. Okay, so we've had a couple of people block. We've had some people block us out. We're in a battle with Georgia Tech for Grant Godfrey. We're in a battle with UCLA for Braden Bruce. Paul East is visiting us this week, as is Kikonian Love, Damian Hakeem. Quentin Martin Jr. has trimmed his list, and he's looking at possibly Ohio State. I'm going to say it again. Traitor! And then Blake Woodby cut us off. We'll have to wait. We'll have to look and see what we've got. Okay, so we're just gonna have to make the best of it. We're just gonna have to make the best of the situation, and God help us. Hopefully, we get something because we have no visits available. We don't have any way to. We don't have any visits that we can take. Martin Jr.'s out. We only have 8 players signed at this point. That's not good. What the hell? God. Oh, shit. I didn't know it was this fucking bad. Okay, so. Oh God, we're gonna be in trouble. Full up on a recruiting board, and we have spots that we need to fill. We need a strong safety, we need a couple of mics, and we need some more edges. I gotta figure out where to cut fat. I don't know. Oh, this is gonna be fun. This is gonna suck big time. Alright, so the last week of recruiting is gonna be in the books. God help me. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Alright, so wide receiver, Twicken Love from Serio, New York. Signed on, committed. Joining him is Garrison Arnash, a right edge from Riverdale, Georgia, along with Grant Gottfried from Sewanee, Georgia, a will linebacker. Also, Aaron Fitmore from Seneca, Georgia. Paul East of Lewis Center, Ohio, is signed. Joining him is Damian Hakeem from Westerville, Ohio. Jerushaw Newton from St. Petersburg, Florida, signed on the dotted line. Joining him is Lincoln Cure from Goodland, Kansas. Jay Crawford from Atlanta, Georgia, signed on, as has Jaden Ball from Carroll, Ohio. We also got a commitment from Peyton Joseph from Fort Valley, Georgia, as well as Jamison Riggs from Douglasville, Georgia. Colin Kuberly from Langerville, New York, and that's it. That is everybody. Oh, wow. Wow, wow, wow. Okay, so we're going to go ahead. We're going to clean up our list. We're going to look at National Signing Day. We're going to look and see who signed where. Xavier Clausen signed with Indiana. George Pape signed with Iowa. Hakeem Olawashi signed with Alabama. Matt Farrell signed with Iowa State. Tareen Thornton signed with Cincinnati. George Ekidio signed with Syracuse. Jeremiah Clowney signed with Colorado. Dorian Fleming signed with Michigan. Demir Cardine signed with Kentucky. Braden Bruce signed with UCLA. Terrell Tam signed with UCLA. Jordan Shaw signed with UCLA. Drew DeShields signed with Penn State. Honestly, I can't say I'm surprised. And LaShawn Bullard signed with Syracuse. So we got 21 recruits coming in this upcoming year. That landed us the 26th best class. 7 4-star recruits, 13 3-stars. No 5-star recruits, but we'll have to wait and see how everything shakes out. All right, we're going to do position changes, even everything out, and God help me. God help me. All right. Where would his best position be? They're saying tailback. Tailback or fullback. One or the other. All right. We'll take a look. We'll see what we're looking at. All right. Quarterbacks. Oh my God. Oh, wow. Yeah, one of you guys is not staying. Wow. Okay. Interesting. All right. We've got 3 guys on. Yes, you're. God, you're. God, we're moving you to. God, we're moving you to tailback. So we're going to have 4 running backs. So we're going to need to recruit tailbacks hard next year. Yep. We've got Rocco Franco, freshman Alfonso Mock, Willie Hutley, and then redshirt freshman Brian Vila. And yeah, we're gonna be heavily, heavily going into recruiting for. We're gonna be heavily recruiting running back, and we're gonna be recruiting wide receiver. Ugh, this is gonna be a bad year. We got 3 tight ends. We got 3 left tackles. All right, but we're gonna move you over to the left side. We're going to move you over to the left side, even it out. We've got 4 right tackles and 4 left tackles. Guards, we've got 4 on the left side. We've got 4 on the right. I don't know who's not going to stay. We'll see. We got 3 on the left. You know what? 68 or 66. Yeah, we'll just move. We'll move 68 over. Okay, D tackles, we're good. We're not going to have the depth that we would want, but we're going to be okay, at least for the year. I'm definitely going to recruit for that. We're going to recruit for Mike linebackers too. Ooh, move him up to he'd be a 78 as a Mike. That would put him at third. We'd put him 3rd on the depth chart. All right, go ahead and move him. We'll go ahead. And we'll move. We'll move Jamari O'Neal to Mike. That will put him 3rd. Make him be what we're looking at for next year. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we've got. All right, cool. All right. Let's see. It'd be a 65 anywhere, so it really wouldn't matter. Ooh. Okay, let's see. Maybe we move one of you guys. Let me see what our corners are like. Let's see. What do you? Move him to a corner, he'd be a 79. Ooh, interesting. He'd actually move up, and that would put him in line to be third corner behind Coolidge, Crawford, and Washington. Okay, let's do it. I mean, otherwise he's just going to sit back here and I don't know. So let's go ahead and do it. All right, let's do that. Move him to corner. Give us three strong safeties, three free safeties. Make him fourth best corner right now going into training camp. All right, cool. And that's it. Whew, wow. This is going to be interesting. All right, so we've done position changes. We've got everything going. We're going to move on to the next part of the off season, which I believe is the training results. Wow, we leveled up again. Picked up 10 more points. All right. Yep, training results. Okay, so Jericho Washington Jr. jumped up to a 93 overall. He is still at the top of our list. Cam Williams jumped up 8 points to a 90. Wow, that's probably the healthiest rise I think I've seen so far. Let's see. We're going to look at positions and we'll see. Actually, yep, that's. So Newton jumped up 2. Carr jumped up 4. Jamie Annealy jumped up 6 to a 73. Uh, Jimmy Aguda jumped up 3 to a 69. LaMarcus Cush is still at a 68. I don't suspect he ain't gonna make the roster this year. I'm just gonna say it. He ain't making the roster this year. He ain't making the roster this year. Let's see. 4 and 3 for that one. Nothing for that. Oh, shit. So Cam Williams moved up 8 to a 90. And Nate Trevine moved up 8 to an 81. 332. 4s. So far, 8 has been the highest I've seen. Peacock moved up 7. Wow. Okay, never mind. Shit. Richard McMullen moved up 12 points to an 81. God damn. Ooh. Mm-mm-mm. Yep, so far that is the highest jump has been that tackle. McMullen, he jumped up 12. Whew. So he moved up 2 to an 81. The punter moved up 6 to an 87. So yeah, damn, that tackle moving up 12 was impressive. Whew, damn. All right, so results for training are over. Move on to the next part. I believe it'll be roster cutting day. Ooh. I believe it's cutting day. Yep. All right, so encouraging transfers. And we're actually under the roster. We're actually under the roster cut. Oh my God. We're actually 2 under the roster. Damn. But I'm gonna be honest, I'm still going to persuade LaMarcus Cush to seek venture elsewhere because you ain't playing for us. You played last year, but you ain't playing for us this year. So bye bye. Mm, Oof. Yeah, I'm not really. I mean, I'm looking just to look, but not really planning on. No, hell no. Not unless they are like deep, 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 deep. And even at the D tackle position, I'm still not willing to do it. Well, I don't know. Ramon Davis, maybe, but I still feel like keeping him on the roster may be good for us. Yeah. No. I'm good. You? Hell no. Huh. Please. Please. No. All right. Yeah. We encourage Kush to go seek help somewhere else, but no. Okay, so we move. We got more. We got some more movement. So we've done what we needed. Let's look at the conference and see. Let's just look at some of the conferences and see. Should we do a little shakeup? The American Conference, I'm going to keep it the way it is. We're okay. The ACC, yeah, they're staying the way they are. Big Ten will stay the way it is. Let's take a look. Big 12, honestly, at this point, I swear I'm thinking about moving, about just having Oregon State and Washington State join. Hell, I'm thinking about having them join the Mountain West. Just because I'm actually sad that these two are still in the Pac-12 and that are, I may have one join the Mountain West and one join the Sun Belt. Let's see. So if they join, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That would make it 13 teams there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 13, 14 teams. So 14 teams in the Sun Belt and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12. 12 teams in the Mountain West. What about Mid-America? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ooh, honestly, we may have them join the Mountain West. Yeah, I think we're going to have them join the Mountain West. Oh, seriously? Wow. Okay. All right. So unfortunately, we can't move anybody from the Pac-12, I guess. I did not know that. All right. So much for that. All right. Let's go ahead. Let's get the off season finished. Oh, wow. That wow. Wow, 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 wow. All right. Okay, so we are actually all right. So this is a preseason for 2027. We are ranked number 2 in the country. Let's take a look at the schedule and see what they have us set up for. Okay, so for this year, We are not going to be doing week 0. We will be opening season at home against Purdue. We'll be playing FCS West, Michigan State, and Michigan, Vanderbilt at home, Georgia Tech, Wake Forest at Wake Forest. We'll be facing USC at home week 7, Utah State week 8, Navy week 9, Virginia Tech and Clemson week 10 and 11. Week 12 will be a bye week. We will go out to Palo Alto for week 13, and then Army Navy week 14. As it stands right now, our bye weeks are week 12 and week 0. I got to be honest, I like this schedule. I'm kind of intrigued about possibly making a slight change. That change being possibly taking Wake Forest off of the schedule and maybe putting Indiana on it, if I can. It doesn't look like I can. Nope. The only teams I can add for the Big Ten for week 6 would be Maryland and UCLA. Okay. What about week 4 when we play Vanderbilt? Illinois, Michigan, Nebraska, Penn State, and Washington. Okay. Interesting. Well, I mean, we play Purdue every year to open a year. What about week 1? Nope. Yep, actually we could. We could put them on the schedule for next year. Let's do it. Let's see. They were 7-6 last year. You know what? Let's just reset it. I think I'm going to keep it the way it is. Yeah, I think I'm going to keep it the way it is. Senior night being Lane Stadium. You know what? Let's do it. I'm just gonna swap that. We're gonna go on the road to Virginia Tech. We're gonna do senior night against Clemson instead of senior night against Virginia Tech. I like that one better. Yeah, we'll save that. Okay, so yeah. So as we get ready to wrap this up, we're going to take a look at the preseason top 25, and then we're going to take a look at the preseason. We're going to take a look at some of the preseason stuff. So preseason top 25, we are listed at number 2 in the country. Texas is listed at number 1. They got 41 first place votes. We got 32. Oklahoma got 4. And that was in the media. Coaches poll. We were number 1. We got 31 coaches' votes. Texas got 28. Oklahoma got 1. Oh, we got done dirty by the media. Right, bastards. Okay, so the top 5 is Texas, Notre Dame, Oklahoma, Clemson, and Duke. 6 is Florida, Penn State, Ohio State, Alabama, UCLA. Michigan is sitting at 11. Georgia, Miami, Louisville. USC, TCU, SMU, Texas Tech, Oregon, Auburn, Pittsburgh, Nebraska, Texas A&M, LSU, and Cal. That is the top 25 for the media. For the Heisman Watch, Micah Hudson of Texas Tech is on the list, as is DeCorian Moore from Oregon. DJ Lagway of Florida is on the list, as is Quasi Gilmore. And then Quincy Porter of Ohio State. So for this year, The preseason starting out heavy on the wide receivers, 4 wide receivers, 1 quarterback. It'll probably change. It would definitely change some. We'll see how much. And preseason All Americans. DJ Lagway is on the preseason first team list, as is Jordan Marshall, Daniel Sinclair, Quincy Porter, DeClorian Moore. Let's see, as we continue to look down the list, we do have a Mike linebacker, King Sean Villamol Asa is on the list, as is the punter Diego Rookie. Wow, interesting. Second team. Wow, Michigan quarterback is on the list. Let's see. Anybody else for our team? So we only have 2 players, and they were first team All-Americans. Interesting. Independence. I mean, it's littered with Notre Dame. God, yes. Shit. Yeah, yeah. You go to independent round, it's littered with Notre Dame. So not bad. So we got 2 on the national side, both of them on the defense. Well, one's on defense, one's on special teams. So yeah, make it that what you will. All right, so that is going to be after close to an hour and a half. We're going to call an end to this one. I'm going to set up my recruiting board and then get through week 0. I got to be honest, after having won the national championship, I didn't know how I was going to feel about wanting to do this dynasty. Especially post-patch with all the work that they did. Having won the national championship, now, honestly, I want to defend the bastard. I want to defend it. So I will be back for year 3 for sure. I might decide to set up a separate dynasty that I just run off of my own. I don't know, but the point is, I'm going to be back for year 3 for the 2027 season for Notre Dame because we got a national title to defend. It's on. So until next time, we will see you guys later for the start of the 2027 season for the Notre Dame Fighting Irish as they look to defend that national championship against any and all comers. Until then, we'll see you guys later. Y'all have fun. Enjoy your weekend. And, well, enjoy the pro football is coming back as the preseason's coming. Till then, we'll see you guys later. Peace.